Okay, in this video I'm going to attempt to set up solo in a broadcast environment. In the first video I showed a front of house mode. In front of house mode, you select channels with the solo/select button and you don't hear them unless you hold SIP down for a couple seconds, and now you can hear solo. At that point it's actually disruptive and your stereo bus, which is by default group 12, is interrupted by the solo, interrupting your show. You don't want that in a broadcast environment. In a broadcast environment, you do need to solo something, though. For example, I need to hear Danny Cashman's mic while the stereo bus is still going. To do that, turn off SIP. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign the solo bus, what this sends to when I solo, to a third speaker, essentially a Q wedge. That is our solo wedge, while our main mix still comes out of our mains. So to do that, go to your master page and open up the solo tab. And two things we want to do. We want to take our direct output patch and we want to send that to wherever this Q wedge is plugged in, and it's plugged into 3, I believe. So I'm going to do local IO, this is local line 3. And now it's sending there, and one other thing I got to do is I got to turn off this no solo feature. This no solo is what happens when solo is not selected. And by default, the console's sending the stereo bus to that Q wedge, and I need to turn that off. So I turn that off, I deselect stereo, and now we got what we want, which is the big speakers, our mains, are producing sound from our stereo bus, and when I want to solo, for example, I'll solo the organ, it sends it to just the Q wedge, and I have a solo level knob, solo 1, control for that solo. Now, if you don't want to hear what you've selected with the select buttons, turn it down.